So step one in the process is to spin up your Alumni site. So when you reach out to us, we'll actually send you a link. You click on the link and this is how you spin up your site. You're going to put in the basic details of your school. You're going to put in your credentials, which create your admin account. So it's all automated. Within 20 minutes is quite generous. You'll probably do it in 10. By the time you've completed the form, you will have spun up your own Alumni site. Whole thing is automated. We don't need to do anything. It's all taken care of automatically. So once you've got your Alumni site, you're then able to log into the school CMS. And this is where we've really streamlined things. So you can very quickly put in all your school information, location details, social media accounts, upload your school logo, and play with the school color scheme as well. So it's very easy using a color picker just to adjust all the colors. So it all looks like it's 100% for your school. So once you've done that, we've got this as a 30-minute time to do something like this, but it's very quick and easy to do. And then you're well on your way. You've done step 2. So now for step 3, we actually want you to start loading some content into your Alumni platform. The first place to start is by adding some news articles. So what we normally recommend you do is go back to your school website and social media posts and get some of that content and create some new articles within the Alumni platform. So they get you up and running pretty quickly. So normally creating a news article takes about 5 minutes. So you can create about 6 news articles in a 30-minute time frame. So very quick and easy to do. So now you've got your news articles in the system. We now want you to focus on getting some photo content in there. Photos are really important because it really does create engagement. People like commenting on photos, liking them, and they'll spend time looking through photo albums and things like that. So the kind of photo albums that you want to start setting up are reunions for past reunions that you've held, major events, and of course, archive some old memories and things like that as well. So once you've got these in there, we've allowed about a 60-minute time frame to do that, but it really will depend on how much time, how many photos you want to put in there. You can bulk upload photos, so it's a very streamlined process, but I've allowed 60 minutes for you to get some base photos in our system. So once you've done this, step 5 is actually optional tasks. So these aren't really must-have items in order to launch your Alumni site, but they're nice things to have if they make sense for your college. So these are to add events. So we can, of course, run events just like I've shown you in the Alumni platform. You can set up some job posts. If you've got any positions vacant at your school, pop these in so they're there waiting for your alumni to see them. And you can also put in fundraisers if you're in that area where you want to start taking donations or any philanthropic opportunities. They're all here as well. So if you wanted to spend a bit of time, you might have another 45 minutes to do that. Okay, step 6 is to launch. So you've already got all the content in there. So what we want you to do is start sharing the Alumni networking site on your website. So you'll create a page inviting people to join, explaining what the site does and what opportunities it's bringing to them. And you also want to share it on your social media areas like Facebook, LinkedIn. If you're using Twitter as well, that's fine. So yeah, put it out there as much as you can. So you're getting everyone to find it and join in and create those accounts. So you're then getting the data into the Alumni system. Now, the last piece of the puzzle is actually to import your own alumni database that you already have. So we've got 2 different templates that you can import your data into. There's a simple one or an advanced one. So depending on how much information you've got from your alumni data will dictate whether you want to do the simple or advanced method. Now, this is just putting data into an Excel spreadsheet. You then import that directly into Alumnly. It's super automated, so it's only going to take 10 minutes to do, if that. And as soon as you've imported the data into the Alumni system, our system sends out their email inviting them to join the system. So they'll click on the link and then they can choose what social media account they want to use, or they can still use email if they want. And that tracking link will then hook up to a different if they choose to use a social media account, it will assign that account to that particular email address you already had in the system. So it's very clever. So you're not going to get duplicate accounts that way. So we like to invite people to use their preferred login method. We think that's much more inclusive, better way to do it. So here at Alumnly, we say we're social media agnostic. We're not pushing them one way or another. They get to choose what platform they want to use. So there's the 7 steps on how to get everyone there and your Alumni platform set up. So the promise was to get a network set up in under a week. You can see with all these times here, we add up to 3.5 hours. So if you can find 3.5 hours in your week, then you can do it within that time frame. Maybe you could do it in a day. If you can lock off half a day and get that done, that's possible. We have had people do that before as well. Or if you just can't get 3.5 hours, maybe you need to do it over a fortnight. But we really do believe it's super achievable to be able to do this in under a week.